Most companies dream of having rich customers. Ferrari does something different. It tells some of them, no. You can have the money, you can walk into the showroom, you can be famous, you can be a millionaire. And still, Ferrari may decide, this car is not for you, because Ferrari doesn't just sell cars, it sells access. And the moment everyone can have one, the magic starts to disappear. So the real question is not, why are Ferraris so expensive? The real question is, how did Ferrari become powerful enough to say no to millionaires? For most people, buying a car is simple. You choose the model, you choose the color, you pay the money, and the car is yours. But Ferrari has never wanted to feel like a normal car company. A Ferrari is not supposed to feel like a product sitting on a shelf. It is supposed to feel like a prize, something earned, something rare, something that says something about you before you even started the engine. That is why the Ferrari buying experience is different, especially when it comes to the most desirable models. You don't always choose Ferrari, Ferrari chooses you, and that changes everything. Because when a brand can control who gets in, it stops being just a business. It becomes a club, and clubs are powerful because they have one thing shops don't have: a door. And someone standing at it, deciding who gets through. This is what makes Ferrari different. A millionaire can buy a Lamborghini. A millionaire can buy a Porsche. A millionaire can buy almost anything. But with Ferrari, money is only the beginning. For normal production cars, the process can be more open. But for the rare cars, the limited editions, the special models, Ferrari looks at more than your bank account. They look at your history with the brand. Have you bought Ferraris before? Have you kept them? Have you serviced them properly? Have you built a relationship with the dealer? Are you a collector? Or are you just trying to flip the car for profit? Because Ferrari understands something most brands don't. The wrong customer can damage the product, not mechanically, emotionally. If someone buys a rare Ferrari just to sell it 6 months later, the car becomes a trading chip. If someone covers it in cheap publicity, the car becomes a prop. If everyone sees it everywhere, the car stops feeling rare. So, Ferrari protects the brand by protecting who gets close to it. That sounds arrogant, but it is also the reason the badge feels untouchable. Ferrari could probably sell more cars, a lot more. Demand is not the problem. That is the important part. Ferrari is not trying to flood the world with cars. It is trying to keep demand ahead of supply. Because scarcity is not a side effect of Ferrari. Scarcity is part of the product, the waiting list, the invitation, the relationship, the idea that even if you can pay, you may still have to wait. All of that adds to the feeling, and luxury is built on feeling. A Ferrari is fast, but speed alone does not explain the obsession. Other cars are fast too. Some are even faster. What makes Ferrari different is the story wrapped around the machine, the history, the racing bloodline, the sound, the red color, the feeling that this thing comes from a world most people will never enter. That is why Ferrari cannot behave like a normal manufacturer. Normal manufacturers chase customers. Ferrari makes customers chase Ferrari. Over the years, Ferrari has built a reputation for being extremely protective of its image. There are endless stories about celebrities, collectors, and influencers being blocked, ignored, or pushed away from the most exclusive cars. Some stories are difficult to prove. Some are exaggerated, but the reputation itself matters because the message is clear. If you disrespect the brand, you may not be invited back. Flipping cars too quickly, using the car in ways Ferrari dislikes, turning ownership into a publicity stunt, damaging the image of the brand. These are the kinds of things often linked to Ferrari's so-called blacklist culture. And whether every story is true or not, the effect is real. Owners learn the rules, collectors understand the game, dealers know who is serious, and buyers start behaving differently. Because with Ferrari, the next car matters. If you want access to the rare models, you need to think long-term. You don't just buy one Ferrari. You build a Ferrari history, and that history becomes your ticket. This is how Ferrari turns customers into loyal insiders, not by giving everyone access, but by making access feel earned. Most brands are terrified of rejection. They want more buyers, more sales, more growth, more exposure. But Ferrari proves something uncomfortable. Sometimes saying no creates more desire than saying yes. When Ferrari refuses to make enough cars for everyone, people want them more. When Ferrari makes special models, invitation only, owners feel chosen. When Ferrari protects its image, the badge becomes more valuable. This is the genius strategy. Ferrari is not just selling performance, it is selling status. And status only works when there is separation. If everyone can have it, it stops being status. That is why exclusivity has to be protected, even from rich people, because rich people alone are not rare. There are millions of millionaires in the world, but Ferrari ownership is supposed to feel smaller than that. More selective, more emotional, more personal. Ferrari does not want every wealthy person. It wants the right wealthy person, the loyal one, the patient one, the one who treats the car like part of a legacy, not just another purchase. That is how Ferrari keeps the dream alive, by making the dream difficult to reach.